from your book. So, Thailand, the earliest Buddhist kingdom in Thailand. Based on archaeological evidence, we may conclude with a fair degree of certainty that Thailand did not form part of the Mon Confederacy, centered at Tatong in Lower Myanmar, as previously suggested by some scholars, but developed out of the earlier Austro-Asiatic speaking chiefdom of prehistoric Central Thailand Indian concepts. In order to give divine legitimacy to their secular rule, they therefore brought to their court the priests and literati who introduced many elements of Indian culture to the Thawaravadi people, such as the system of coinage, sealing, the Pali and Sanskrit languages, religious beliefs, Buddhism and Brahmanism, town plans, art and architecture, ceramic, concept of state and kingdom were accessible by both. So this is the sea level during the Thawaravadi time. This is the present gap of Thailand. So the major Thawaravadi towns such as Utong, Nakhon Pathom, Phu Bua, Lopburi and Sĩ Mahosot were located near the sea. Large religious buildings were constructed within the moat, and small ones were outside the enclosure. Major moat sites have been found in the background. It is noticed that Thawaravadi people seem to have cross-cultural relations with the few people in Sri Kingdom, referred to by the Chinese historian and pilgrims as a contemporary kingdom. Therefore, this study will provide information of material cultures such as cooking pot, mark brick, and an inscribed silver coin discovered from the two kingdoms. Moreover, the characteristic of Buddhist belief will be discussed. Sikasetra, the earliest Buddhist kingdom in Myanmar. In Myanmar, during the first millennium AD, ancient civilization, based on archaeological evidence, the few kingdoms centered respectively on the ancient city of Bechano, Sikasetra, and Halin. These three main city sites fortified with massive brick walls and are all inland sites. Map of Myanmar showing the major few sites, starting from Takong, Bechano, Sikaset, Halin, Myanmar. Sikasetra can be regarded as the first great Buddhist capital. Cultural relation between Thawaravadi and Sikasetra. Mark bricks. That we mentioned this morning. It is observed that a large number of mark bricks are found at most Mon sites and are thought to date to the early centuries, such as Tatong and Kenyakata. This is a map showing the ancient city in the upper and lower Myanmar where mark bricks are found. This is a sample from Pekano. This one from Sikaset with Q number or some symbol. This one from Myanmar. This is from Lower Myanmar, but I'm not sure it's the Mon state or not. Similar bricks are found at major Thawaravadi sites in Thailand, such as Nakhon Pathom, Utong, Sĩ Mahosot, and Sĩ Thep. However, some bricks from Utong bear auspicious symbols such as wheel or Dhammachakkra. This is the mark brick from Utong. This one bearing auspicious symbol may be Dhammachakkra. This is a gold leaf affixed on some brick, probably used as a brick foundation. This one from Sĩ Mahosot. Preliminary survey of the early Buddhist site opinion that these bricks are associated with the adoption of Theravada practice at sites throughout India, Myanmar, and Thailand. Cooking vessel. Many specimens of carinated pot, one type of cooking vessel, cooking pot are found from Vietnam, but you didn't show that. Pottery from Vietnam. This is a line drawing of carinated pot from Vietnam. In the index pottery of Suvarnavadi period, this is recorded that the typical Suvarnavadi type of cooking pot is the carinated pot, considered to be site that look very similar, exactly the same. Carinated pots were widely distributed in Asia since prehistory. This is an example of carinated pot from the northeast. This one from central part of Thailand, Kubwa and Utong. Typical Suvarnavadi pot that can be compared to the pew pot from Vietnam. Yeah. An inscribed silver coin found from Suvarnavadi and Sikasetra Kingdom. Rising Sun and Sivasa coin. Scholars have observed that one type of an inscribed silver coin, Rising Sun and Sivasa, are usually unearthed from various ancient sites of mainland Southeast Asia. This is a map of Southeast Asia showing the distribution of Rising Sun and Sivasa coin. This one from Kyusai, Halin, Myanmar, Vietnam, and from most Suvarnavadi sites, from Suvarnavadi site in central Thailand, in North Thailand, in southern Thailand, and from Yeo, South Vietnam. In the southern Chan state and in the Karen area, this is a large and small coin from Vietnam. Rising Sun and Sivasa. This is from Myanmar. This is from Halin. This is large and small coin from Halin. Rising Sun and Sivasa. Fire in Thailand embraces a wide area ranging from the Pathom, Utong on the western flank of central Thailand to Sukhothai in North Thailand and to Nakhon Si Thammarat in South Thailand. But they are this one also from the east, Simhosot, this one from Utong. They look similar but not exactly the same. This one from the northern region. This one from northern region, but this one. This is, I try to compare with the one from Okyo. However, wedge-shaped clipping from such coin have been found from some Suvarnavadi Utapao. This is half unit and quarter unit. But in Myanmar, has this coin been found in the large work? Another style coin, Patarapitta Sivasa coin, we found from Pure Thai and Suvarnavadi also. This is Patarapitta Sivasa from Sikasetra. This is full unit. This is half unit. From Suvarnavadi side. This one from central Thailand, Lopburi province. This one from North Sivasa coin. This one from Wangdan, northern region, compared with the one from Halin. Looks similar but not exactly the same. Buddhism from Nagalia, that was Nakalachunkonda in the Krishna Kotavari Valley under Iswaku, round about the 4th century. In Suvarnavadi Kingdom, we have, among other finds, preserved in the museum at Utong, portion of beautiful stucco and terracotta architectural decoration in the pure Manavadi style.